Okay, part three. There's more notes in this section than some of the earlier bits. And we've just heard that bit, right? So we're coming off the G for that big bend. The timing is so beautiful. It is very bluesy, right? So then Steve jumps up to here, right? This is a C major stroke A minor scale, but we're starting on the G again. So in true Eric Johnson fashion, it's like a scale that misses out a couple of notes, right? And that's the next line. This is, I think this does benefit from the phaser because it's got plenty of swish. So here's the. Right. That's all off a C major scale. If you can just stick to C major, if you know the C major scale, you know that you won't go far wrong, right? So again, Steve plays this. Repeat the pick on the C, right, and then play E to F. So E to F and then C to D. Up to E. Up to G and then. Now, eagle-eyed viewers may know that, you know, I've made a couple of videos before of Steve's soloing on this, and I think, you know, I don't know what I did the first time. The second time I definitely used a classic vibe Strat, which is 21 frets, and then a couple of weeks ago I used my Les Paul Standard, which is a fantastic guitar. It's a little tight up here. Now you may notice that this guitar is a junior. Junior just means one pickup. It's got one P90 pickup here. This is a reissue Gibson SG Junior. It's not mine, it belongs to my son, but it's a lovely guitar and he lets me play it. So we've got this huge climb up, and the reason I'm playing this guitar is easier. I wouldn't say easy, but it's easier to play on the very high frets. And you know, a couple of my friends have said in the past, you know, I heard a tape of you playing such and such live and you're definitely playing that SG, because you know they would hear this which is the highest note in the guitar, unless you really want to push it, you know, up to, you know, past that, you know, like the end of Eric Johnson's Distant Star. But it's quite a distinctive sound when you get right to the top. Right, so that was a bit long-winded, but after the Steve plays here. Right, so you're using, I've got pretty small hands, but my hands are still quite cramped. The notes we're playing are the C and D. Quite hard to get a vibrato on it. And we're ending on that C note, right? Now I was using that first and third finger, you may find it's easier to do the first and second, which would be, right? There's a little pause at this point, and then he does it again. You know, so it's the same again, highest note on the guitar. And down to the A, right? That's the stuff right up the neck, done. And that's the only two bits there. There's then an ascending climb, and then a descending climb, right? Which goes like. Right? That's probably the bit in the whole solo that's got the most notes. So we'll take that very, very slowly, because like, don't flub it. Just it's well, I can play it, but it's not unplayable by any means, right? So we're in A minor, C major, right? Same line as before, and then start playing these 2-note phrases. So the first half is off a C major scale, right? Right? But the second half is off a 5-note scale. Right? Now, a couple of interesting things about that. First thing, as I say, first thing is off a major scale. Then we go to a 5-note. Now you may be very comfortable with bending the 5th string. I tend to jump that bit. So I tend to, when I'm playing the second half of that line, and the reason is I feel I can get a little bit more juice out of it. Right? That, by the way, is the last line in that section of the solo. And one of the other reasons I do that is if you go down there, right, you're perfectly placed to go. Right, and we're now into the next section, right? Next section is not over those chords. So we're now playing a C chord. This line, which is just a C major scale descending, C, B, A, G. And then a B flat. So imagine one guitar going. A lead line going. Right, so I flubbed that there. Right, so that's the lead line and the rhythm line. And you can hear that things are kind of pepping up a bit. Right? Now there's another line here that sounds like a G minor, but it's actually it's a B flat line over the B flat chord. So we'll play that bit. Right, that's a beauty, isn't it? So we've got descending line, B flat, C, A. That line, right? So it's it looks like a 5-note scale lick in G, but I would tend to say it's off the B flat. Right. Same chord again. Big C chord. And that's just coming off an A, C, D and a bend. Right. We're now getting into a more chordal section. And twice in this there is a cadence that goes. Now you could look at that as D to A. But it's actually that all right now chord. And then a. Right? Probably need a different sound for this. So we've got that big cadence of the suspended A chord. And then A. We've then got right, that's like a D major 7th. That shape, it's like a D. See what I mean? F major 7th. And that bit used to really fox me for ages, you know, like, what are they playing there? And it's lovely. So if you think of it as D major 7th, F major 7th, B flat, back to the, and now we're about to pep everything up. So that's the end of part 4.